I'm going to review the PLUM Niacinamide Tranexamic Acid Night Clarity Gel. And I'm talking about this particular product, which is a very new launch from PLUM. Now, honestly speaking, I have been using this particular serum for more than 15 days now. After the new launch, everybody was crazy about the color, about the texture of this particular serum. And it is very new that any brand is serving their serum in a tub, which is very uncommon for me. And if you ask me that why did I got my hands on this particular serum, I would definitely not hesitate to tell you that it was because of the packaging, the consistency, the color it had. It actually attracted me. Now, coming to the main point, I have to talk about the consistency, the kind of absorption it gives, which kind of skin it is best for, and of course how it actually works. Stay tuned with me. I'll straight dive into the video, but before that, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. First of all, let me show you the consistency of the product. I'm going to take a little bit of the amount from the tub itself. As you can see, this is completely red in color, which is very nice. This is it, and I'm going to take this back of my hand, and this is the kind of consistency it has. It is absolutely not runny, unlike the other water-based serum. As you can see, it gives a very nice glossy finish to the skin, but trust me, it is not supposed to be used in the morning time. It is completely built in a jelly formula, and also the active jelly formula holds on to all the actives all together into your skin. It is basically formulated like that. Now I will show you the application on the skin directly. First of all, I'm taking a little bit from this tub, and here we go. This is the kind of texture it has, and this is it. As you can see, it blends very nicely, gives a dewy kind of finish. And now I'm going to talk about some real things. I have been using this for more than 15 days now. I know that it is too early to talk about a certain product, but what I felt after the application is, in case you have dry skin like me or combination skin like me, then don't worry. It is the kind of formulation it has, the kind of texture it has, it is not going to bother you at all. Now, if you have oily or very oily skin, the formulation, the texture is going to bother you a little bit, because the jelly-like formula is little thick in nature. Whenever you are going to apply, whenever you will apply it on your skin, it may feel a little tight, or it may feel a little more sticky to the skin. But after some times, it will not feel heavy on your skin. I'm not saying that it is too heavy on your skin, but of course, if you have very oily or oily skin, then you may feel that a little bit of stickiness or a bit of heaviness for some times after the application. So keep it in your mind before buying it. Now, if I talk about the dry skin and normal skin penetration, then it is definitely a very much easygoing, and you can say a go-to formula for them. Now let me break down the ingredients of this particular product. First of all, it has used 20% black rice. Now let me tell you something. Black rice is a very unique ingredient for skincare, which is mostly used in the Korean skincare products, but it is very new in Indian skincare products that has used a very active black rice into it, that to 20%. Now let me tell you something, that black rice specifically works on the acne marks or acne. It basically calms down the skin. People who have sensitive skin, oily skin, very irritated or photosensitive skin, it is very good for them. 20% black rice, I would like to say it's a very decent formulation, or you can say the proportion of black rice. Secondly, it has also niacinamide, 7% of niacinamide, which is quite safe for every type of skin. If you have sensitive skin, if you have dry skin, if you have oily skin, you can blindfoldedly use this one because it has niacinamide. If you have a little bit of black spots here and there, a little bit of pigmentation or hyperpigmentation here and there on your face, then it is definitely going to work. Also, again, the percentage of niacinamide is very good. Now, I'm going to talk about the 3% tranexamic acid. Now, if you know my videos, if you have seen my videos, you already know that how much I love tranexamic acid as a skincare ingredient that works for dark spots specifically. Now, TXA or tranexamic acid is a very good ingredient who have melasma, who have acne spots, who have hyperpigmentation, who have blemishes, etc., etc. You may have any type of dark spots, you have tranexamic acid into it. I would like to say that this three ingredients, these three actives are very, very efficient in working on the black spots, brown spots, melasma, blemishes, hyperpigmentation, and acne spots, of course. My only problem is that if someone or some brand is making a certain product that is meant for the acne spot clearance, then they must keep in their mind that whether it is suitable for the oily, acne-prone skin or not. The formulation is the only problem I think they actually need to work. Also, it feels a little warm when you apply it, and I have not seen anybody is talking about it. So whenever you are going to apply it on your face or on your skin, then it may feel a little warm, and that is what I personally felt. So it again can trigger the sensitive skin. If it is not triggering you, then it is well and good, but it may trigger the sensitive skin. Again, the problem remains the same. The only problem is that the formulation, the texture, whether it is applicable or perfect for the oily acne prone skin or not. That is the only complaint I do have. I have been using this for 15 days now. Now you may ask me too, that how can this tiny tub can go on for 15 days long. First of all, let me tell you something. This particular serum is meant for the dark spot reduction. So I have used it locally, basically on those area where I have dark spots and pigmentation, which is this particular area on my nose and this particular area and this area. These are the areas where I applied, and trust me, this is the kind of formulation which will not take a lot of product to cover your entire face. I'm really impressed with that as well. In case of brightness, it gives a very beautiful brightness to the skin. This is meant for the nighttime use, and when you wake up in the morning, you will have a beautiful glowing, brighter skin from the very next day. If you ask me about the dark spot reduction, then I must tell you, in case you have melasma, pigmentation, hyperpigmentation or blemishes, then it will take time. It will take a lot of time. It will not work dramatically or overnight. But I personally think when it comes to the acne spot, even the very stubborn acne spot, it may work a little better than working on melasma or blemishes or pigmentations. Since it is a completely non-sponsored review of the product, if you ask me to whether you need to buy this product or not, I must tell you that if you want to try this product, then go for this miniature pack, which is only available in Nykaa. That is more convenient, goes a long way, and definitely will be under your budget, which is under 300 rupees. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back very soon in the next week with a new video. Stay tuned with me. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my video. Thank you so much.